Tuesday. That's me. Oh, hello. Good evening, my lovelies. And how are you today? I thought it was Tuesday. It's Wednesday. I don't know what day it is. Even you're not working, all of the days seem the same, don't they? They do. Now I know what retirement feels like. I do know what retirement feels like. Let's grab the chat here. There we go. Put you down, my lovelies. My tripod in the way. Jeez. I have my little heater on in case you hear that little noise in the background because I'm a little bit cold. It's cold down here tonight. Drinking iced tea, that doesn't help. I wasn't in the mood for hot tea tonight. I was in the mood until I came down here, but it was too late to make a pot. Hello. Good evening, Tamara, Tracy, Cheryl, Elaine, Maria, Mary. Good evening. Screaming 60s. I'm thinking ahead. Screaming. I'm thinking, I got to look forward. I talked to somebody today. Hey, Bonnie and Lynn. Isabel. I've been with Jermaine, and I said, Jermaine, you can only look forward, you can't look back. That's my motto. We can't think about what we did wrong in the last week, 2 weeks. It's done. It is time to look forward and ahead. Living in the past is not good. We have to look forward. You can sit there and say, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You didn't. Move on, people. You can't live in regret, and you can't keep thinking about it. Like I said, that's all you can do. You'll drive yourself nuts. Hey, Esther. Hello, Penny. Hello. I need I used my camera for the first time today. I think the picture was light. I did adjust it, so hopefully next time I film, I hope it looks better. I thought the sound was good. I was worried about the sound because I don't have an external mic on there, but I was happy with the way it sounded. Lois is back. Welcome back. It's done, Mary. It's done. If we could travel back in time, man, there's lots of things I'd like to change, but we can't. You gotta make better decisions from the future. Hey, Lynn, raining like crazy again? Pumpkin minis baking. Michelle, good evening. That's right, Esther, just look forward. Hello, Mindy's mom. Another rainy Southern California. You must live near Lynn. Hey, cake baby. Well, this is my phone. Different thing. Hello, Marilyn. I'm trying to give up the phone and just do my YouTube videos on the camera, and this way my phone doesn't get clogged up, and it does. I'm out of space. It's a pain in the neck. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, Karen. Bad news. I tested positive for COVID. Oh my goodness. You already had it October of 2020. Oh, were you around anybody that had it? How are you feeling? Sue from Montreal. She's checking in on vacay. That's dedication. Hey, Chris. Yeah, you can't go back. We can only go forward. You can only make better decisions from now on. I wish we can go back. Oh, I would have definitely cut my hair if I can go back in time. This is it's killing me again. I'm I go through this. And then I'll have a couple good days. Drives me nuts. Hey, Nan. I'm telling you, everybody, it's been it's the holidays, and they said it was going to happen. They said the holidays are going to be big for COVID. Oh. Hi, Iris. Hi, Rhonda. Oh, I feel, like I said, we're just getting over it here. I mean, I didn't have it. My son was positive. I was not. But doesn't mean we all got a little bit sick, though, which is a bit weird, if you ask me. So yeah, it's just keep carrying. A lot of people in the TMT community are getting sick here. I don't like to hear that. Hey, Cassie, and Linz is back. Hey, Deb. I have body ache, sneezing, and a bad headache. No one else has had it. I mean, do you think it's less than you had last time? Of course, it just might be too soon to tell, but well, speaking of meal plan, y'all know I'm going to be taking a meal planning lesson. I set up the date. It's Sunday, so I'm bringing my camera. Ought to be interesting. Like I said to her, be kind, please, because I am a person who's not very organized. Thank you, Susan. I think eventually we're going to be getting COVID vaccines like we get flu vaccines. It's going to be like the new flu, you know? But they did say the more it splinters off into these variants, the less severity it is. More contagious, less severity. So I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's like you just got to keep moving. It's just, you can't, if you think about it too long, you drive yourself nuts. Hey, Pat. Yep, we're still holidaying, so it's all right this week. Next week will be our test. End of next week. You got to get a booty in gear, girl. It is our year to shine. Hi, Sally. Oh, I was thinking of those gnocchis. I love gnocchis. Gnocchis are the best. Turkey egg rolls. Ooh, interesting. That sounds good. That's my Iris. That's my downfall. I like to be in the mood, but I've been reminded that it's not all about me. That maybe other people will be in the mood for it too. But I'm the one doing the cooking, so I think I get a little bit more say. Less sickness than before, but we returned to students on Monday. Yep. I was supposed to get my booster today, and now I have to wait. Yep. That's happened to Timmy. He was supposed to get his booster yesterday. Wait till he comes home in the spring. House sitting for your friend. Oh, that's nice. Always fun to be in somebody else's house, isn't it? I gotta say, Built Bar sales have been crazy. That sale has been great. So I thank you guys for using my code. I do appreciate it. You did know, I of course ordered the coconut balls because I want to try the O's balls, and I ordered, Peter wanted the paranormal pumpkin puffs. Not something I wanted. He wanted them, so I figured, well, they were certainly cheap enough. Ah, there you go. Yes, it was at the Harvard School. It was Coursera was the name of the, you know who gave it to me? She pops on. Marine. I'll see if she can pull it up for us. You do. I know, Nan. My code for Built Bar. Wait a minute, this thing went really fast. The code, Miss Cake Baby, for Built Bar. I'm here, but at the store with an AirPod. Hi, Lori Mashburn. Oh, yeah. I've been sneezing, but it wasn't COVID. I got tested twice. It's just, I don't know. It's probably some kind of like third or fourth morphing. Well, I think I like Built Bars. I think we had this discussion. I like the chocolate on there. I like anything. I have not had the coconut balls before. I've only had the peanut. Do I have them here? I have a mess of shit here. I've had these. They don't have these though. They're out of stock. The peanut butter brownie, I like them. I really did. So I wanted to try the coconut ones. They have almond butter on the inside. So, and I thought, I do like the almond bar, the almond brownie bar. Lori is dedicated. It is, Denise M is my Built Bar. If you go on an order and you go where the coupon code section is, you type in Denise M, that should get you 22% off your 22%. So you get 22% on site, and then my Denise M will get you 22% off of that. I like all the caramel ones. I like caramel. And I love their chocolates. Their dark chocolate is just fabulous. And with the caramel, the salted pretzel, I loved it. I loved it. I love the caramel. Anything caramel is my favorite. I'm not a fan of the fruity ones. My family likes those. I don't like fruit though. Just took out my minis and now watching my just. Thank you, Cake Baby. Guys, I appreciate it. Any little money I make goes towards Bailey's surgery. So I am appreciative of everything. I had the banana cream puff that I've had around. I look at it this way, Nan. I know what you mean by like a bar this, but if you went and had a candy bar this size, you're not paying 4 points for it. So that is how I justify the points on something that's a little bit hard. You go look at a Snicker bar, a Three Musketeers, a Milky Way. You're not paying 4 points for that. So that is why I sit there and say, well, or sometimes I just have half. That's why I like the bites. If you can get your hand on the bites, I like the bites. They're usually 2 points. And sometimes it's just enough. Or cut one in half. Just have half now and half later. Hey, Eva. I'm having trouble getting back on track. I got used to snacking consistently over the holidays. It is hard. I will be honest with you. When you get out of the habit, it is very hard. What I would suggest is try snacking, not snacking, but maybe try snacking on things that don't have points. Like veggies and dip, hummus, fruit. Try that. Make the chocolate hummus with the fruit. At least you're still eating, but you're not eating anything that's pointed. So maybe then it'll, and then to start, I'm a big snacker. I believe in snacking. I don't think you should just have 2 meals a day. I think you should have 6 small meals a day, because the more your body metabolizes these small meals, it metabolizes it better. And I think you have more of a chance of losing a little bit better and quicker and more sustainable. It's like the people who do that. I don't know how that intermittent fasting works. I can't do that. I can't eat within a window. Don't work for me. It just doesn't. I can't be that regimented. Because here's the thing. What if I decide I want to eat? And then it throws everything off? I'm trying to increase my fruit too. My New Year's is greens and fruit. I'll suck it up. Like I said, or do half. I think half sometimes, I split, a lot of times I'll say with somebody, you want to split a Built Bar? And I'll only have half. Or if I'm by myself, I'll wrap it up and have the other half maybe later or tomorrow. But that is how, like, people say, oh, but compare it, because to me, it's not a meal replacement bar. It is a sweet treat, a candy bar. So would I, would I pay 4 points for a candy bar? Damn straight I would. If something that big, you better believe it. And the more you stay on plan, the more consistent you are, it does get better. But it is hard. It is hard that first couple of days to get back, because you got used to eating those cookies and grabbing them little M&Ms. I hear you. I'm right there. I had chocolate covered pretzels staring at me. This is sad, but I have no control throwing away. Let's see, I can't throw anything away. I live with other people, and they wouldn't have it. So I just hand it to them and say, here, you put it somewhere where I don't know where it is. And I don't look for things anymore, thank goodness. I got out of that habit. I used to be the hunter. I don't hunt anymore. So I don't, if it's out of sight, if I don't see it, then I'm better. I made the Trader Joe's box focaccia bread. 6 tablespoons. But that's healthy oil. I mean, yes, it has points. But you know what? It's better than canola oil and better than vegetable oil. But yes, it does have points. Oh, the Bear Bells are good too. Yep. Control is something that is the hardest. I find it's why maybe you put your word up on the refrigerator, and when you really have that weakness, look at the word, grab a glass. I hate saying this. I sound like a Weight Watchers commercial. Grab a glass of water. You know, I mean, we have to get our water in, and my biggest advice is don't have it in the house. And I know it's hard when you have other people. I know that. But some things that set me off, they know that I can't have in. I don't have control. I just don't. I was eating carrots, not factory. Every time, well, they don't realize what we're eating. They just see us eating. They don't realize what it is. Yeah, we're not going to gain weight eating non-fat Greek yogurt and bananas. I mean, unless we're having like a whole tub of yogurt and a whole bunch of bananas. But focaccia. I love focaccia. I've made it too with a little, oh, I love it. And sometimes you drizzle oil on top of it, and then where the divots are, the little oil sits in there. Just don't let, it's bread, you know. Me and bread have a long-standing relationship. Out of sight, out of mind. Yep. And the problem is, if you're obsessing about something, you're going to have it. You just are. Because if you're sitting there thinking about it day and night, sometimes it's better to have a little piece. I always tell them to give me the piece. Like, I don't go and cut it because it doesn't work. I'll say to them, just give me a little piece. And he'll cut me a little piece, and then I don't want any more of it. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, it's worth the points. Olive oil and bread were a marriage made in heaven. Well, that's good. Glad she doesn't. Wouldn't want to wish this on anybody. It calls me. It does. And you think about it, and you make it taste in your mind even way better than it does. Oh, yeah, it's focaccia. Awesome, Iris. Oh, warm bread. I mean, bread. I could never, ever go keto because of the bread. I need to have my traditional, nice, oh, yeah, bread. It calls you a lot, too. It does. Yeah. I mean, like I say, we deserve a splurge here and there. We do. So don't ever feel guilty about eating something that you wanted. We just, like I say, the more you give into your splurges, the less you'll eat. But if you deny yourself day in and day out, oh God, you're going to go like hog shit on it. You just are, because you haven't had it in 8 months. That's how I used to do WW. I wouldn't have anything. Oh, and then it'd be like, oh my God, when the floodgates opened up. But now I try to like make little loaf cakes, mug cakes. So I'm having cake, so I don't think about cake all the time. I don't have to. I have it. Oh, challah bread. Oh, another good one. Oh, I love that. Oh my God, I'm telling you. Bread is just everything. And we were just talking about this. We ate at this restaurant many years ago, and they came around with a bread basket several times during the meal. The bread's on there. It was a big basket. You got to pick what you wanted. I remember when my husband looked at me, I was just like, Like, bread is everything to me. It is everything. Hog shit. Yeah, I tend to make up words. It's just, hog shit isn't even a word, I don't think. Or you're going to make bread with your mom. Oh. I made a really good, I only made it a couple times. I bought a baguette pan. It goes like a W, and it has all little holes in it. I made a banging loaf of bread. I know, go eat a carb. Just go eat a carb. Brioche. Aldi has the most amazing brioche buns. And sometimes, you know what? You have that nice burger on a nice, beautiful brioche bun. Toast it lightly. Because you're having a moment with your food. And when you have that nice meal, it's everything. Bread is the stuff of life. I can't even say enough. Yep. Oh, brioche. It's egg. It's that egg in that bread that just, ooh. Somebody was saying, and I may incorporate this into the new year, is getting the container of egg whites. And like, I had 2 eggs this morning with my scramble, but I could have used 3, but I didn't want to put a third in there. But I think if I had a container of whites in there, Luigi, I could bulk it up without, with less fat and calories. So I think I'm going to invest in a egg carton. Jamie Geller, is that Geller from Live with Regis and Kelly? Is that same Jamie Geller? That was Gelman. That's not Geller. That's Gelman. Wrong Gel. Yeah, I always used to keep them, and then I stopped using it. And I'm thinking to myself, I think I'm going to invest in getting the carton again. I think I'm going to do that. I hate throwing anything away. I can't. This morning's scramble, I didn't post it on. I forgot. I will post it when I'm done here. I always forget to post. It was a busy day. We had a couple errands to run. Oh, this is a busy morning. But I made a veggie scramble. I had 2 cups of vegetables in my breakfast. My breakfast was 5 points. 2 came back. My breakfast was 3 points. It was a huge plate of food. I had 2 slices of toast with 2 points of avocado. Life is good, people. It was delicious. I know some people don't like eggs. I was never a huge egg lover, but I have become one. Oh, I should try. I do have a frother. There's this Luigi. I told you, girls, if you've not met Luigi, she's fast fingers. You just drop one word and she's got a link for it. She's quick. But, like, we had a discussion about, well, a cup of cooked spinach is not a cup. I measure my vegetables uncooked. That was a cup of uncooked spinach. Yes, it cooked down to a tablespoon, but that's not my fault it cooked down. When I put it in there, it was a cup. And I'm going with it. Then I had a cup of asparagus, peppers, and onions. And mushrooms. Oh, it was just beautiful. Good night, Rhonda. Yeah, if I had to have a cup of cooked spinach, I don't have a farm big enough. Our Greek tradition, my mom, who's almost 90, makes a sweetbread and we cut it. Oh my God. I love Greek food. That sounds amazing. I think, Maria, I've mentioned that I am a snob when it comes to feta cheese. I will only buy the imported feta in the brine. I'm addicted. I can't go back. It's like so good. It's so good. I measure noodles cooked. I probably should measure them uncooked. Well, know what it is? We all eat the same noodles, so it's not like I'm making mine separately. We all eat the same pasta. So I make a pound of pasta or a pound and a half, depending if Timmy's home. So I measure a cup. It's a heaping cup. I will say that is a heaping cup of pasta. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Katie. Nan did her first glam squad. You were the one with the red curtains. Okay. Gotcha. If you come often, I will definitely remember. I mean, I remember the red curtains. Portuguese. Oh my God, with cardamom. Oh, Mary. I love cardamom. Oh. But I will only eat the imported feta. I can't go back to the crumbled. It's not any good. I found some at Kroger. Oh, what is that? Goita. Oh, it sounds amazing. Eva, if you're embarrassed or you don't have to turn your camera on if you don't feel comfortable. If you want, you can turn on when we chat. What happens is we exercise for the first 20 minutes, then we chat for the last, I guess it's like 10 or 12. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to, honestly. We started it because everything was shut down and people couldn't exercise as a group. So that's how it really started. And like I said, if you don't, just come and it might get you to, do it. But if you don't feel comfortable in front of the camera, you don't have to. Hey, Margaret, you can turn your camera off. Just say hello. Did I say hello to Margaret? Did I say hello to Margaret? I think I did. Hey, Jay Bates. Aw, enjoy the babysitting, though. It can be fun. All right, yes, we will be there. I'm going to post tomorrow a direct link this way in the morning, so you won't get confused where to find it. I know it seems a little daunting, but it's well, I will warn you, I whine the whole time. Yes, I complain the whole time. God, Lord Mashburn always picks out the hard videos, and you'll hear me whine, and Leslie will say something. I'm like, yeah. She always gets to a mile. I don't. Now I paused mine because when I finished, I was at 0.8. Look, it's still here. I was at 0.86. I'm going to put it back on when I take the dog for a walk, so I'll get my complete mile. I do what I do. Watching the snowfall. Oh, that's wonderful. Glad you could watch it. I don't want to watch the snowfall. Hey, I don't recognize either word, Cake Baby. Goita? Cellofly! Hello! My nail's done. Oh, have a wonderful time. I've been inspired to start writing WWSs that are low in points, low in my personal plan. Awesome. Get your little, you get your little repertoire together, and I always, I did at one point when she mentioned something, I was like, yeah, really? I'm not having that much fun. Everyone was always smiling. I'm never smiling. What was I going to say? Glam Squad is 2:30 Eastern time. I just want to say something. Oh, if you wind up leaving WW for a short period of time, like I did, and you don't have access to the app, when you come back, everything is still there, your weight chart, all your recipes and everything. So I throw that out there. I don't know why I thought to say that. Pork, kielbasa, mashed potatoes, and sauerkraut. Ooh. Hey, Marine, just the person I was looking for. This is I am the grumpy glamour. Can you put the link up to that course you sent me from Coursera about the health course? Good night, Esther. You know, that's right. Tracy, you could share links to your, you share the link from your WW app, and then people who have the WW app get the link. When it opens in their app, it opens to their personal points, which is very cool. I'm surprised that they allow that. I'm waiting for that to go, but that's just me. All right, take your time. Take your time, Maureen, but I knew you'd be able to get it. There's a link to Maureen's channel. If you haven't subscribed or followed her, you should take a look. She's doing really, really well. She's vlogging, and she's a lot of fun, and she goes to Disney, and she's got Daiso, and she takes us to Daiso, and I'm so jealous of Daiso. Daiso was, I think, is a Japanese, like, sort of Dollar Tree kind of type store, but it's got the coolest stuff in there. It is awesome. I have to update all of my recipes, and I haven't had the energy lately, but I'm going to be over the course. You know, my recipes are pretty basic, though. You should start a YouTube. No. I mean, Tracy, what's great about it is when you put yourself out there, you're accountable to somebody other than yourself, and it kind of makes you work harder. So, like, that's what it did for me. It made me have to really step out of myself and work harder, because I'm putting myself out here. And if I have to talk the talk, I have to walk the walk. So I think if you're struggling or you need a little extra boost, I'd do it. And we could always use, hey, I always say always use another good WW channel. Good night, Linz. Oh, is your birthday tomorrow? And happy birthday. All right, Barb, enjoy your dinner. Oh, you're watching Maureen. That's wonderful. Hi, Mary. Hey, Miss Deb. Miss Social, Deb. Roasted a bunch of vegetables. Ooh, how yummy. Roasting vegetables so brings out the flavor in them. There it is. Somebody asked about the course. There it is. Maureen just posted. It's. I think it was. You can take it for free, but you don't get a certificate. I wanted a certificate, so I had to pay. Because, I want to prove that I took it. So there's actually another one I'm going to take on there. I don't know if I'll wait till spring break. I was going to take it over Christmas break, but didn't happen around here. Good night, Deb. That's right, Cheryl. Remember to give a thumbs up before you leave the live. Not eating or dining. Now I am a nurse and we are getting killed. Oh, I bet. My son had COVID last week. Oh, and sick co-workers. That's, Cellafly. Let's all keep Cellafly and her co-workers in our prayers, because they're frontliners, man. I'm telling you, you nurses, I don't envy you at all. Man, this is like a war. This is a war that we're fighting for quite a while. Oh. You're eating to survive right now, girlfriend. I just, you're like my hero. Anybody that's on that front line, I can't even imagine. For anyone over 50, AARP is giving a WW discount. Say what? Hey, Barbara. Well, you've come to the right place, Barbara Pipes. Let's all welcome Barbara to her first live. We are like-minded as you can get. Oh, there you go. Nan understands. That's it. It's I can't, like, somebody was saying over here they had to drop off their daughter. She's 13, I think, at the ER, and she wasn't allowed in. And the daughter was like hysterical. I mean, it's bad. It is just bad. Another retired nurse. Wow. It's agers. It is bad. I don't know. It's just, and they're not, and it's like, and I feel people I've seen have canceled parties and stuff. Like New Year's Eve is going to be crazy. I told my husband, I said, I'm not going down to the wine cellar. Too tight. I'm wearing my mask. I'm sitting up in the area where it's nice and ventilated. Barrett has it. I figured as much. She didn't really say. Well, last I checked, she hadn't said, but I know she'd asked for prayers. It's bad. It's bad. And like I said, these doctors and nurses, they're on skeleton staffs. They're working God how many hours, and I heard some of them, they can't even take the enough sick time if they're sick. This is crazy. You have any questions, Barb? Since you're new, we'll put you on the spot. Ask away. If y'all haven't seen, I put a video out today. I seen a lot of different groups I am asking because people are joining, and so I kind of put a little together about how to take the assessment and what I think it means. I would say my opinion doesn't mean it's right. It's just what I think, and I use my new vlogging camera. I did notice that my face was very bright. I thought it might have been this light, but my son tweaked it. He goes, Mom, the thing is up, so he lowered it. So, her granddaughter had it and her husband. Oh wow, that's a shame. This is the first year we're going out in like 20 some years, and I did not buy a dress. Didn't get out. I do have a couple dresses. I do have a fancy scarf I'm going to wear around it. I'm like, you know what? It was just not even worth me going out. I'm like, I'm not really worried about it. Thank you, Lynn. It was like I'm so over not using the phone for filming. I was able to pick up my phone. Like, normally there's things I want to look at on the phone when you're vlogging, but you can't because you're on the phone. So I was so happy to be able to look up on the phone. There you go, Luigi with the links. Oh, it's going to be, oh yeah, next week it's going to be crazy. The influx. Yep. Or they should explain the assessment a little bit better. I just happened on this site. LT and struggling with personal plans need to get back on track. I think, not that I'm using it as an excuse, but this COVID stuff is not helping us. It's not. Because it's just, when you're sick, at least when I didn't feel well a couple weeks ago, and I kind of thought I might have had it, I decided to eat a little bit more because, I think I might have COVID. Let me eat. I'll make I'll feel better. It's the stress of it all, and we turn to food. Right or wrong, it's where we turn. Yeah, I'm lifetime about 10 pounds above goal right now. I was great during like the pandemic and the shutdown, but when things opened up, so did my mouth apparently. So I feel you. All right, Iris, enjoy your phone call. We should have gone over the assessment a week or two. Yeah, it's just, the assessment really doesn't make too much. So at Sunday, they don't explain like why these things, like that first screen after you do the vegetables and the fruit, where it picks like the red meat and the pork and the sweets. Like, what does that mean? Does it, like my leader said, and again, I've not got confirmation of this. Like, if you picked sweets, things that have sugar in them are going to be higher for you than if someone that didn't check that off. So if you're geared towards that, if it's higher in points, you're not going to eat as much. I'm not sure I believe that. So I'm trying to get on and talk to a coach and see if that indeed is true. I had about 12 people today at the workshop. Nobody ever comes for the sub. It's like, especially if she tells you she's not going to be there. We never came. We would get wait and leave. I know. I've been better this week than I was last week because I got on the scale and I was up 4 pounds. Yeah. I never go on the scale on a Monday, and it was bad. And I'm like, I just have to. I mean, I haven't been perfect this week because I'm still on vacay, but I've been 100 times better. So then Sunday's the big reboot day because it's it's January 2nd. Don't we all like go back on our plans on January 2nd? Okay, your coach said the same thing? Okay. The opposite. The sweets won't affect like that. Yeah, I don't know. And I say that with alcohol. If you chose alcohol, your points would be higher for alcohol than somebody that didn't pick it. Because this way, they won't have as much because it's higher in points. Somebody said that throws off the algorithm. I'm like, I'm just repeating what I was told. I don't agree or disagree. I don't have none of that checked. I just take myself out of the equation. I don't check any of that stuff. I went to the next screen. I like keep scrolling. I did choose popcorn because I've been having popcorn at night, and I thought, why not? That's a safe snack. Choose as a 0-point food. So that's what I did. It's always hard when we've been off track, badly off track. If you're off track a little bit, it's not that bad. But when you're off the rails, it's hard. It's like it's starting over again. Basically, you have those yearns, those cravings, and that depression. I get depressed when I first start. It's like you're mourning food, the loss of your best friend food. We've been in a long relationship. I said that in one of my vlogs. I broke up with my boyfriend food. Oh, sometimes our subs were never better. She's having some kind of health issue, Kelsey. She posted she has to have an ultrasound and might have to schedule surgery. She didn't say what it was, but I know it was some kind of health related. So I don't think that has anything to do with COVID because she mentioned an ultrasound. So I don't know if it's female related. I don't know. She didn't really say. I didn't really ask. Yes, you can do the course at your own pace. Absolutely, yes. It took me all summer. I was just busy. Met a new coach Monday. She worked 30 minutes or so after the meeting to help me get back on target. I'm going to her meetings in the future. Oh, that's nice. That's nice when you can connect. Connecting with a coach is so critical because if you don't connect with that coach, you're just going there and going through the motions. It's good that you connected with her. Cravings can be horrible. Hence why I eat these. Crystal, thank you. Don't forget the Super Bowl is coming up. Oh my God, yes, the Super Bowl. Well, I made a dip one time. It's on my channel, I believe, because it was a Super Bowl collab I was in. I'm pretty sure I made it for that. It was a spinach and artichoke dip, but the base of the dip, wait for it, was cannellini beans that you grind up. It was good. And if beans are your 0-point food, it was very low in points. My problem is always the dippers. But I try to do veggies and lavash chips. I don't like football either. I just make all the party food. But most times they come down here in the man cave and eat. Hey, Janet. Oh, I know. I would steal that candy right out of their hands, Nan. I have no problem stealing candy from a kid. Hey, go get your own. Yeah, I don't know if Luigi, if you could find that. It was a spinach and it was on a football. I think it was a Super Bowl collab. I want to say it was a Super Bowl collab. It was a dip. That's all I remember. And it was spinach and artichoke dip. Oh, pizzelles. Pizzelles are very low in point because they're very thin. Yeah, like I said, I don't know exactly, Kelsey, but that's what she said something about an ultrasound and then surgery, so I don't know. That's all I know. Valentine's Day. Stinking Valentine's Day. Snack foods are the worst. There you go. Luigi found it. I knew she would. St. Patrick's Day is corned beef and cabbage and potatoes. Did you see Pound Dropper put those little... She does everything with those wonton cups. Those things are amazing. She did a buffalo one. I think we're going to make that. Those buffalo cups. I thought they were really interesting. Yeah, it's the dipper. I told you Luigi's fast. She got the fastest fingers on Facebook, on YouTube. But it's just... Yes, Kat's back. Kat's back. She had her mom was sick. So she's good that she's back. I love Kat. You don't watch Cat on Point? You should. They have the little mini pizzelle maker from Dash that makes a cute little pizzelle. You know, I'm thinking about getting it. I'm trying to avoid looking at it. But know what somebody made? You ever see the little Dash mini egg thingies? It's like you make 4 little egg cups or egg bites. Somebody made pancakes with it. Like little pancakes in there. I was like, I don't need them. I have my penny pancake muffins, but how cute were they? Hey, Janice, you were amongst friends. This is the Reboot Club. I am the queen of the Reboot Club. Pizza rolls with wonton. Oh my God, I love anything in wonton wrappers. I took care of Luigi. Their thing was only up for 30 seconds. Do you really think anybody's going to hit that link? We're all pretty smart at this point. Who's doing healthy needs to have surgery. Do you know her name, Mary? The twins have, yeah, I've seen the twins post. Oh, Pound Dropper. She's my goddess. I always tell her I wish we were neighbors. I'd be over her house all the time. Her peanut butter, the cream cheese swirl things, insane. The one that has the peanut butter, they were peanut butter crumb squares. I used powdered peanut butter. It was fabulous. I know. I avoid looking at it because I'm on the fence. I'm like, oh. And now if you probably go to the store, you could probably get it for under $10. I know they had it at Macy's. When I was out with Esther that day, I was waiting for her, so I went to Macy's. I'm like, you don't need it. You don't need it. Walk away from the compliances. And I did. I was proud of myself. I was. Oh, her name is WW Pound Dropper. She does a blog. I think she used to do Weight Watchers. She's lost a crap ton of weight. And she has a site. Luigi, can you grab her? Is her link up here yet? I don't know if Luigi pulled her link up. But she gives the points for, there you go. I knew she would. She gives the points too. Now it's kind of hard with the personal points. But she's got a fabulous site there. Luigi just posted her website. She used to do YouTube, doesn't YouTube much. She's on Instagram a lot and on Facebook. And that's her site. It's just amazing. The mini pizzelle maker someone gave to me. There you go. You got a pizzelle maker. Going once. I have my big one. I don't remember how many. I haven't made pizzelles in years. That's a problem. Like, can you make just a couple of pizzelles? Does it give you the recipe to make a couple? Like, I don't need to make a whole, like, shit ton of pizzelles, because the more around they are, the more I'm going to eat them. Then you get something that makes, like, 6. How much damage can 6 pizzelles do, you know? Puts the link. Oh, okay. There you go. She puts the link so you can go to your points come up. Yes. Pound Dropper invented, I think, the cheesecake with the yogurt and the sugar-free pudding. And she puts the cake mix in there. It makes all the difference. And it becomes like a 1 point for a slice of WWFI cheesecake. It's not cheesecake like we know it, but it's good cheesecake, I think. Oh, the pumpkin one, funfetti one. I've made like 10 of them. They're so good. I love football. What I do is I'm in charge of the finger food. So I can make them point friendly, and I'll make stuff that they like. And as long as I have my own stuff, I'm usually pretty good. Make my like 0-point hummus. Have my dippers. So, but that's my thing. See, it doesn't matter how cute the pizzelle maker is. How much pizzelle batter am I making? I don't want to have, pizzelles to make a million of them because they're so thin. I don't need all them pizzelles hanging around calling my name. Denise, we're still in here. Come finish us up. Come put some whipped cream on us. We're really good. Did you ever put whipped cream and freeze it? You know I done that. There's the funfetti. I put funfetti cake mix in all of the cheesecakes now because it just gives that little something something in the background. She put out that video, what was it, a week or 2 ago, and she was going to come back, and haven't seen hide nor hair of her. Oh. What's for breakfast tomorrow? Today was avocado toast and a veggie scramble. I might have to use up the avocado tomorrow. I might have to have more. Maybe I'll have the avocado on the hash browns. Oh, I like that. I might have that. I have to use up the avocado, so I may go there. I don't want oatmeal tomorrow. I think I'm going to save oatmeal for Friday because I don't know how much. I'm going to save I'm going to like eat everything in the morning and then I can't wait. We don't get to be there till 8:30, so I can't like not eat all day. I'll be starving. Air fried garbanzos. Yep, been done that. I love me some avocado toast too. Yeah, I have 2 avocados that have to get eaten. So that reminds me I have to get a loaf of bread out of the freezer. Thanks for reminding me because I'm out of bread upstairs. Finished my Ezekiel. Do you know Ezekiel went down to 1 point for 1 slice, 3 points for 2? Used to be 2 points a piece. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. You know what's even good? You make the avocado on the hash brown, right? And you put an egg that's just cooked. And then it just oozes slightly on the avocado. Heaven. I will post as soon as I'm off here because I filmed it. And it was a huge plate of food. In fact, when I was done, I was stuffed. I'm like, oh my God, I'm stuffed. I'm glad I was stuffed because I didn't have lunch till after Glam Squad. We were out doing errands. I got home. It just, I wanted to eat so bad, but I didn't want to eat and exercise. I'm like, mm. So I was like, I have to wait. So I was hungry. Then we had tacos for dinner. Oh, well, I wound up having turkey tacos because the price of ground beef was crazy. I'm like, I could have twice as much turkey for that little pound of ground beef. I'm like, we'll have turkey. They didn't even know any different. They were like, this is good, Mom. I said, it's turkey. It is? Doesn't taste like it. You put taco seasoning on. They don't know. I use the Trader Joe's citrusy garlic, or I use everything bagel. Mostly the citrusy garlic, because I like the taste of the garlic and the little lemon. If you don't have that, if you just put a little lemon zest, lemon and avocado toast is fabulous. Eat something there's nothing in. Oh yeah, Italian moms. There you go. Sometimes it does get that way. We talk a little bit too much food and then you get hungry. Who's starting YouTube? You need to, Deb. Start it. You need to. It's so good for you. And you have so much to share, and people, they need it. They can't get to meetings. They need, this is all they have. So I keep saying start it. I'm a definite encourager of that. Never saw a small batch. Yeah, so I can't make a big batch of pizzelles. Oh, and steamed broccoli. Well, that's not, you got that lemon juice on there. Hey, Smokey. A birthday cake Quest bar. Here, I'm going to give you a hint. I'm not a huge Quest bar fan anymore, but the Quest bar, like the chocolate chip or the oatmeal, I'm not sure about the birthday cake. I don't think I've ever done it to that one. But if you cut it in 4 and you stick it in your air fryer, it tastes like a cookie. You've been warned. Yes. You go on to Zoom. We do the share. Low power. We do the share screen, and then the video is playing, so we all can see it, and we're all little blocks on there. Like I said, if you're not comfortable with having yourself on camera while you exercise, you don't have to. Our pizzelles depends on where you get them. Some are 0 for 1, and some are 1. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, the people, they need it. I miss eggs being 2 points. Can they ever be on the person? Eggs are 0 if you pick them, Barb, on your assessment. You don't have to pick them. You were on blue before they were 0, so you could pick them on your personal points. You could pick on the protein. Like I was able to pick 4 proteins. I picked yogurt, eggs, fish, and chicken. You never know is it last hired, first fired, or they just fire the ones they don't like? Or the older ones that they were trying to get rid of anyway? I don't know. There you go. All the pizzelles are 1 point. But if you make your own and you, like, say, use monk fruit, I don't know how they would turn out, but I was cleaning out my downstairs pantry. Do you know how many bags of monk fruit I have? I have about 4 bags of Trader Joe's allulose. I have about 3 bags of monk fruit. I got enough sugar substitute to last me a while. Just saying. Is it bad that I have a sugar-free vanilla muffin on the daily? I don't think so. Does it bother your weight loss? Yeah, because I chose, and last time I didn't choose any of I call it the carbs page. The next page after the proteins, I was able to choose 2. Usually I didn't choose any. But I did choose the corn and popcorn because I've been liking popcorn as a snack a couple nights a week. So I thought, why don't I choose that? And I get 19 dailies and 21 weeklies. And like I said, I gained 5 points, a minimum, a day on my weeklies. So I'm looking at, instead of having 19, I have 24. Plus, I gained how many points in vegetables and my water. So I have to keep that in mind. It's not that black and white. They fired a lot of people. And they fired a young one. Okay. Now they're hiring for online. I don't think any food is inherently bad. I mean, people be like, I don't like those ingredients, or I don't like. If it doesn't bother you, then it's fine. But maybe things bother you. Maybe you have certain metabolizing problems or metabolic problems that you can't eat that. Then yeah, I guess it might be bad. But on the whole, it's not. I mean, like I said, not everybody can have. Some people are bothered by sugar substitutes. They can only have real sugar. Well, then just eat real sugar. I'm not forcing you to eat anything. If you can't tolerate it, you can't tolerate it. Some people get diarrhea from sugar substitutes. Then don't eat them. You just have to, find what works. Now they're hiring. Interesting. I just hope they would open another center closer to my house. Though I do like my leader now, so I would hate to not have to go back. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye, Nan. Lynn. Exactly. Do whatever works for you. Here's a thing I'm putting out there before we leave. Some people want to blame something. So it's easier to blame the type of food. Not that maybe I eat too much of something. It's easier to say, oh, I can't, that's what's bothering me. I just don't think it's food. I just think it's, it's always it always has to be something. And sometimes there just isn't a reason. It makes my butt swell. Oh, that's a good one, Elaine. She's allergic to chocolate, but makes her butt swell. Oh, you guys are funny. This is why we enjoy coming to tea. We do. But I'm going to head on out because I need to get the dog out. I need to get ready for my nightly Netflix. I'm still binge watching the Great British Baking Show. Now I'm into the Mary Berry era. I'm going backwards. I went from the last season. I'm going back to the first season. So I'm now in the Mary Berry era, which is always my favorite. This season I watched before, so I'm watching it again. But you all have a great night, and thank you for joining me. If you haven't given a thumbs up to this live, I sure hope I get a thumbs up. And if you haven't seen my video for today, I highly recommend that you go have a watch. You'll see me, I have a new camera, and my face is bright white, but we will fix that. I'm working on that. But I thank you for all your ideas and all your suggestions. They help greatly. So if you want to do a YouTube channel, do a YouTube channel. This community needs more people. They do. So if I can help you anyway, let me know. I'll give you any advice I can. Have a great night. We will dish tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Day before New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve. We'll have a New Year's Eve party. How's that? Bring your drink of choice. Oh, keep Karen in your prayers. Oh, my Karen. Sorry to hear. I know. We've lived it last week. I mean, I personally didn't have it. But I know what it's like, so I feel for you. Good night. You all stay safe as well. I will talk to you tomorrow, and bye-bye.